Hey everyone, General Hand Grenade here. Welcome back to my war room. Operation Hindenburg Fall Winter of 1918. And who knows, this might be the last video in the war. Not the game, but the war. But we'll see. So America and China. Let's start with the Americans. You can see over here, that's the dice rolls that I need. And those represent, let's see, poison gas, defense in depth, depth charges and hydrophones, and strategic bombers. In that order that you see them here, starting with the white. Okay, I got everything but the last one. So everything but strategic bombers. Okay, so that means stage 3 in poison gas, 3 in defense in depth, and 3 in-depth charges and hydrophones. Alrighty. I have an extra IPP that I'm going to use for diplomacy, and I'm going to go for, is that Peru? I just want to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. Yes, indeed it is. I just don't want him to get a couple of lucky rolls and then all of a sudden break the Monroe Doctrine and then I lose a victory point, right? So trying to keep him down there. And a miss. I needed it too. Okay, let's go to the board. Now, the Spanish flu kicked our asses a turn ago in the random event. And like that took out a lot of the American punch. And as a result, of course, Germany went in and kicked their butts. But they managed to hang on because it was wintertime, right? Them and the French. But you can see here, like the Americans have no artillery left, no horses, nothing to attack with. And I don't have a seaplane that is in reach of the only sub that he has that I could possibly reach. So with anything, no attack moves. Now non-combat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys back here. So there's 4 of these guys, and there's this guy here because these guys are all railing over, right? So let's just move these guys over, and then put a 5 spot down. Where are we here? Because I took these 5 off. I'm going to put this 5 spot down here. Okay. So that is my land forces in Europe. Sadly, there's another Spanish flu coming up at the end of this turn if we roll it. So there was one in the Spanish Civil War as well, right? So we're just like, come on. Here, let's just do that so that we can see wherever the Americans are going. There we go. I'm going to go to the other side. Okay. So non-combat moves. 3 transports coming over, 3 transports going back, and I'm going to bring over, what is this, 4 infantry and an artillery. Was going to bring more, but Spanish flu caught me. There's also this French artillery that we will deliver to southern France. That was from Cash and Carry. And we've got this seaplane, and it's at a seaplane base, so it can go 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's in Spain now. And let's see. Okay, let's bring this guy and this guy up here. So now we have 3 battleships, 3 transports, a pre-dread, and a coastal sub. When I say battleships, of course, I mean dreadnoughts, right? So then we're going to, let's bring a destroyer over here. No, let's not. You know what? Let's bring a destroyer over here and put him on escort duty. Where's my stuff here? Get my crap out. There they are. Here we go. Okay. Escort duty for that guy. And then these two guys. We're going to bring them both over, put them with this transport here. Okay. That looks like just about it. Like this guy can't even get across the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, because he doesn't have a seaplane base, right? But that's okay. Like he can cover these two sea zones. It didn't do me any good if all my planes were over here, but I don't mind having one over there just to cover these sea zones, right? Okay, that looks like all I can do for non-combat movement, because I'm not going to move anything in South America. So let me just grab the stuff that I bought. I'll bring it over. Okay. Okay. So we're going to put down some gas and 4 infantry here, plus 2 artillery. Let me see here. How many land zones is there? Because you know what I could do? I could put one of these guys here. I could put one of them here. And then I would only have to lose one if we get hit by the Spanish flu again. I'll put sculpts there afterwards. I don't have any with me on this side of the table. But, you know, if I'd been thinking, I would have done that last turn, right? Okay, then I've got my torpedo boat destroyer that I bought. I'm lend-leasing the British a torpedo boat destroyer. So it's coming across and it's going where the transports are here, where I just moved my cruiser and my torpedo boat destroyer. What is that? Sea Zone A22. And then I lend-leasing 3 artillery. Darn. So there's going to be a British one in the British Midlands, a French one in southern France, and then a white one in Primorsky Krai. You can't see it, but you know where Primorsky Krai is. So that leaves them with 2 infantry and 2 artillery and 3 infantry and 3 white infantry and 2 artillery. Okay. You know what? I think I forgot to take the no, I didn't. I did take a guy off there. Okay, never mind. So there we go. That's my stuff on. So all I need to do now is roll for wartime economy. By the way, I had 52 IPP. I started with 55, but then the Germans convoyed the line and it took 3 off the Americans. So wartime, oh, that's cocked. 3 plus 1 is 4. And what do we got there? 4 plus 46. So that's 50. All right. There we go. So Chinese turn. Not a lot of cards left. Okay. I should have lent the Chinese some artillery. Let's just shoot it anywhere. Okay, nationalists. -1 to all artillery dice in the first round. Okay. That's not going to hurt me like that. Shaanxi, add 1 militia to any territory. Okay, so for the Shaanxi territories, one of them has a militia and an infantry, and the other has 2 infantry, and they're both mountains. So we'll go after the one with the militia and the infantry. And the let's see, let's make them the blue dice, the warlord. And then we got the militia and the infantry. Here we go. And the blue dice is attacking, so he's at 1. So all misses. Okay. And the infantry hit because he's rolling at a 4, right? So last card, Yunnan, add 1 artillery. Okay. So in Yunnan there is an artillery and 3 infantry. So we've got the attacking artillery and the defending artillery first. Let's go with the blue again for the attacker, and we'll go with the red for the defender. Blue's at 3, red's at 4, and the red gets a hit, so the battle is over. Alrighty. And what do we got here? $9 again. Okay. I think we'll... You know what? I think I forgot. No, maybe not. Anyway, so I'm going to buy the same thing as last time. I'm going to buy 3 militia and an infantry. Okay, there we go. So let's move this camera over, see what I'm doing here. Okay. Geez, everything looks pretty good already, doesn't it? Yeah. You know what? We better protect that city for sure. And let's also put that extra infantry there. There's 2 manpower icons there, so I can afford to put more than 1 guy there. But that's worth a point just on its own, right? So I definitely want to protect that. And then let's just go here and here because they don't have terrain and they would be a little bit easier to attack. Everybody else, not so. Okay, and then so China's gonna collect $9 again, and the warlords can't do anything. So that's it in China. Okay, end of the round, variable die roll. So we'll see if the game ends here. We need a 1 to 3 for the game to end. There's no modifiers because none of the major power capitals are in enemy hands. So here we go. We need a 1 to 3. And the war continues. All right. So that means we're going to go to the random events for 1919 in the spring. Here, let's just go move that marker. And of course, there's no neutral editions. You know, this is late in the game. I mean, it's supposed to be over, right? Let's just look there. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Nothing extra to do. So let's get the book out. All right. What do we got there? 4. Arab resistance. Roll 1d6 for each French or British owned land zone in the Middle East. On a 6, place a free attacking Ottoman infantry and resolve combat immediately. So I need a 6 on a d6. Okay, let's just move this aside so we can take a look at that. In the Middle East. Okay, British or French? So I don't have any French. Let's see. I've got this territory, and these ones already went strict neutral, right? I don't think that you would consider this the Middle East. I just don't think so, right? I think that's outside of the Middle East. So that's it then. Just that 2 British territories there. Okay, so let's go for the big one first, Iraq, and then we'll go for the other one. And the name escapes me, and the guy's on top of it, and I don't really care. So anything but a 6. Okay, that's a miss for Iraq, and then the other one missed. Okay, so that random event is over. Now, what's the next one? Okay, we got the East to go. Let's roll the bones. Oh, got to use the 6. 1. Oh no! Are you kidding me? The Spanish flu! Basically the same as it was a round ago. Remove 2 infantry class units where the US is and immediately adjacent to them. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, let's just get this book out of the way so we can go look at that. Damn, Dan's gonna hate me. Whatever you do, Brian, don't roll that again. Sorry, Dan. Okay, here we go. Now you have to leave a minimum of 1, right? So, damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna set this down, and then I'm gonna go to the other side. You've seen what the Americans look like there, so I do have to take that one guy off. You know what though? While I'm here, why don't I just grab my infantry sculpts? There we go. So I do have to lose the one American. Oh, and you know what? I'm also going to have to lose 2 militia in Texas, it looks like. Okay. So, I'm supposed to have 3 left, aren't I? Over there, infantry, because I put 4 on. Correct. And I had to lose 1. The others are spread out. Okay, there we go. Now, over here, these guys got to lose 2. So they're down to 2. These guys got to lose 2. So they're down to 6. The French got to lose 2. Oh, they can't lose 2. They can only lose 1. They have to have 1 left. The Italians have to lose 2. Oh boy. Oh darn! I forgot to put my Italian. Looks. Hey, I lend-leased the Italian as well. The French, the Italian, and the British, and the white. Oh, not the British. The British got the torpedo boat. That's where I screwed myself up. This was supposed to go to Italy. Okay, I got it now. So they've got 2 artillery over there for the Italians. Okay, so then, you know what? There's no Americans here anymore. So this is not adjacent anymore to the Americans or the French. But this one is. Now Austria is not, because again, no Americans in there. But this one is. So this is going to lose 2 infantry. Okay. Serbia is going to have to lose 1 because they have 2 infantry class units there. That's not adjacent to that. Yeah, you know what I did? I was sneaky. I put a guy here, right? Because this guy's adjacent to that. Ho ho. Because I was lamenting the fact that I couldn't take any off of there before, right? You know, not on camera, but by myself, right? Okay, so this has got to go down as well. So we got to add 3, take the 5 off and put 3 on. There we go. There we go. And, oh, you know what? He would probably want to take, I didn't see that. He's got a colonial there. So let's take the colonial off and an infantry. There we go. That's better. No need for a correction that time. French or American? Oh, look at that. I just noticed in Russia, there's the Americans, right? So, that is going to be an American here. Can't take that guy off. I don't think the whites are affected because it said no neutrals, and I think they're kind of classified as a neutral. So I don't think the whites are affected, but these guys are, and they're going to lose 2. There we go. I don't even know if I remember to take them off that guy last time. If not, I snoozed and loosed on that one. Okay. Oh, and look at these guys. There's French down here, isn't there? But they're not next to anybody that would lose anything. So that's the saving grace for the rest of them all around there. It's like, quit coughing on me. Oh, you know what I did forget though is I got everybody around the French, but I didn't take the French down. So that's this guy here, the colonial, and 1 French infantry, and that leaves me with 3 French infantry there, and a mountain infantry, and 5 artillery. Okay. There we go. I think I got them all, but I know if I didn't, then my colleagues, they're all pretty sharp. They will catch it just like they caught me last time. Oh, you forgot Switzerland. And that was exactly right. I've forgotten Switzerland. Okay, so yeah, that's it, I guess. Nothing more to roll. That's both random events. So thank you for joining me today. The war is continuing. We're going into overtime here. Like if we were playing a normal game without the variable die roll, it would have just ended, but it didn't. So here we go, into 1919. Take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.